Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the No Money Spent Road to Glory, and today we've got a super exciting video. So not only are we going to be evolving Desmond Mason to a diamond, as you can see there, we only need to play one more game and then he is ready to go up and become an absolute god. Like, these badges are just going to take him to another level, and we've already seen how good he is as an amethyst, but I'm also going to be showing you guys how I've managed to get all of those stats already on this Cylde Drexler. Now, we only evolved into an amethyst yesterday, or the day before maybe. No, it was yesterday. And we're already like so close to so many of these things. So 101 out of the 150 steals already. And a lot of people, obviously, including myself, know that steals are the hardest thing to get. The points are pretty easy. You know, he's nearly halfway there on that. Assists, I haven't really been going for assists. I've been going for the points. So that's why he's only got 106. And then the rebounds, 162. Rebounds are a little bit tough to come by as well. So we'll have a little talk about how I've managed to get so many stats so quickly while actually playing the game, not just going into rookie domination, because I don't really think that method's worth it. Like, you don't get anything for the actual games themselves, apart from like a little bit of MT, so it's not really worth it. You're literally just playing to evolve the cards. But the way I'm doing it in the weekly challenges, we're of course getting weekly challenges done, and we're getting evolutions done as well. So first things first, I have been playing a little bit more in Triple Threat offline. We're up to 120 wins now, so we've got this Western Conference pack, and we've got the 10 tokens, which puts us at 53, so we can go ahead and pick up another Amethyst player today. And I have been saying for a little while that I'm only going to go to 190 wins, and I might as well stop there. But yesterday, I had a comment from Johnny Massa, who says, 200 wins, get that, because Jason Williams is a beast. Really good dribbler moves, very quick, great passing, great release. Might as well stop at 200. And you know what? You're not far wrong, actually. I might as well stop at 200. We might as well pick up another diamond card, because then after that, the grind is ridiculous. Like, in the next 50 wins, all you get is 30 tokens and 2 free agent packs. So that is pretty pointless. So shout out to you, Johnny. I will be going to 200 wins now. I'm not in a rush, obviously, to get there, but we will probably stop at that level. Next up, we've got another comment from yesterday, which is from Max, and he says he's from Australia. So we've got a fan from Australia, so big shout out to you, my guy, for watching. Really appreciate that. And then we also had a comment from Joe, who said he's only going to go to Ruby with his Cylde Drexler, because getting him to Diamond takes too long. And I have to agree, it's taken quite a while. If we come down here now to the weekly challenges, it's taken all of these. So we've got the first 5 weeks completed. We're on the last challenge of week 6 today, which is of course going to get us another 6 tokens. And it's taking all of those to get him up to the Amethyst halfway through the 4th level. So yeah, it's been quite a grind, not going to lie. In this next game, we should be getting, I've been averaging about 100 points a game. I'm averaging anywhere from 10 to 12 or 10 to 15 rebounds. No assists because I have just been going for points. And then steals anywhere from 6 to 12 per game, depending on how it goes. So that's why the steals are actually relatively high in comparison to everything else. Some games you get a lot more steals than rebounds. Some games you get a lot more rebounds than steals. The only thing that's consistent is the points, because of course these challenges are on pro, so it is so easy. You don't have to run any offense. You literally just baseline cheese it every time down on offense, and it is a guaranteed dunk. So that is really easy. So that's what we've been doing with Cylde Drexler. Now, actually, for these triple threat games, so we've played through, what have we done, 12 games? I think we were at 108, so we played through 12 games. Now, I did go ahead and cop this Terrence Ross. So I bought him, and he had no evolution stats on him, sadly. I did try and buy one that had like 2 or 3 or 1 or 2 contracts on him, so then I thought, you know what, maybe that card will have had some games played with it already. But sadly not, so we had to start afresh with this guy. So those 251 points and the 64 dunks, all from Triple Threat offline, so that's a little bit of an investment from me, because I picked that Terrence Ross up as a Ruby for 6,500 MT on an open bid, and then when we evolve him up to an Amethyst, we can sell him for, well, wait, what? That's definitely not right. He does not sell for 80k. He sells for about 30 to 40k. By the looks of it, he's actually up at 45. No, there you go. So about 40k for him. So that'd be a really nice bit of profit that we can make off him, just for using him for the Triple Threat offline, which we will be playing anyway. Obviously, we could get the points with Cylde Drexler, but after we've done him, Desmond Mason's done now, so we don't really have anyone else that we need to score points with. Obviously, this Friday, we're going to be getting another Spotlight player, so we will have another one to grind out. We've done all 3 of them so far. Well, after we got Drexler done, we'll have done all 3 of them so far, so yeah, it's looking pretty good for us, not going to lie. Like, the club is in a really good position. And of course, when this new one comes out, we might need to get We not only score points with them, we'll probably definitely need to score points with them. And of course that goes well with the assists for Cylde Drexler. And we can use him to assist Terence Ross as well, as and when it is needed. Now in Domination, we have played a bit in here as well. I've been going pretty ham over this weekend, guys, not going to lie. Over this weekend, it's Wednesday. Oh my god. Over these last few days. Wow, that's where my head's at. So we have completed the first division, completed the northwest of the historic Domination. So that's where we got a few more tokens from. And that's where we got a couple of packs open. So we got the Timberwolves, the Blazers, the Thunder, and then we got the Gold Consumables pack from Triple Threat Offline. Not going to lie, this is absolutely trash. I've got the vault open twice now, and both times it was that Gold Consumables pack, which is worth absolutely nothing. You get the gold contract, which is great, and the other one we got a gold healing card, which I tried to sell for 1,000, but it's not even selling for 1,000 now, even though it is a +5 to all injuries, which I thought we've sold one previously for like 2,000 MT, but maybe I was a bit off on that. But anyway, let's open all of these. We're getting, of course, loads of cards added into the collection, which is fantastic, and this is all adding up to the other evolution cards that we're going to get, which is Mo Peterson and Mahmoud Abdul Rauf, however you pronounce it. That is a guy that we're going to get for all of these. Now, I'm going to keep hold of that Western Conference pack because when we get this last one open, if you come over to Triple Threat Offline, as I've said a couple of times, we're going to wait until we get to 180 wins, and then we'll have a nice little pack opening to do. We'll have 8 packs, I believe, to open, including a diamond pack, so that will be a super nice little video. So, we've got the 5 out of the 30 on all of those. We've got some shoes that we can discard, get a bit more MT. We're actually coming up to 550k already. And that is, of course, because I've been playing all of those challenges. Steel interior defense, that's not going to sell. Standing dunk, of course, not going to sell. Yeah, so we're actually getting close to 550k. Because those challenges, they do give out quite a bit of MT. Not going to lie, like, you might look at them and think they're petty amounts, but they really do add up. And the games are so short. So you get like, what is it, like 400, 600, 800, 1000, and then 1500 for this one. We've only had to play 3-minute quarters, 3-minute quarters, 4-minute, 3-minute, and then this last one here today is going to be 5-minute quarters. But they're all on pro difficulty, so it's so easy just to breeze by everyone. So in this game, we'll be going with Cylde Drexler, and let's just have a look at the lineup that we have been running. Literally just been running anyone who actually has contracts. That'd be great. So it really doesn't matter who you have in the squad. So we've got Cylde Drexler obviously in here. He's the guy that does absolutely everything. Shabazz Napier, of course, a little bit of an undersized point guard because Cylde Drexler needs to get the rebounds, and that is why we have PJ Tucker, 6'6", at the centre position with 45 offensive rebounding and 59 defensive rebounding. We've got Jared Dudley, 6'7", at the power forward position, coming in with 46 defensive rebounding. Jake Layman is at 6'9". Actually, he's pretty big, isn't he? We don't really want someone that big. Miach Kabaja, are you there? Okay, you're alright. And you've got 37 rebounding, so he can go into the squad. And then, of course, we've got Clyde the Glide, who's going to be doing absolutely everything on this team. I did have Marcus Smart in the team for quite a while because the gold, where is it? Gold defensive leader, there we go. Boosts the defensive abilities of teammates when in the game, but I don't actually see any notion that that actually takes effect in game. When you go to the pause menu to check out the stats, it doesn't actually boost them, which is a little bit annoying. And we do have a shoe on him actually at the moment. We've got a shoe that boosts his steal, so it would be an 86, but with this shoe it goes up to an 89. Of course, you can only get shoes that boost +3 this year. Well, gold ones that boost +3. So that's what we got on him, just to help out a little bit more. There are no coaches that boost steal for a point guard, for a shooting guard, sorry. Because I did look into that as well, because I did want to get him coach boost as well. But sadly, we couldn't do that. So that is what I've been doing to get the best out of this Cylde Drexler card and make sure he is getting as many rebounds as he can. Go with a super undersized lineup. And by all means, guys, that is literally all you need to do to win these games. As long as you've got one card that can score, it doesn't matter that we're coming up against LeBron and AD. As long as you've got someone who can score, that is all you're going to need. So in terms of any settings or matchups, the only thing you want to do is put Drexler onto the opponent's point guard, because of course we are going to be going for steals. Now, because it is the Lakers, they might have LeBron bring up the ball, but it doesn't matter too much. Now, I've seen a lot of people say we should put Drexler onto the centre to get loads of rebounds, make sure they're under the rim. But I don't actually agree with that tactic. I think it's much better to be able to run around under the rim with Drexler when their opponent is already boxed out, rather than having to box them out and then get the boards, because you are really restricted on movement there. So we've got PJ Tucker, who's going to be boxing out AD. Not entirely sure how that one's going to go, but it doesn't really matter too much because we're going to be getting quite a lot of boards in this game regardless. So Cylde Drexler, first possession, and you can see there I'm going for that diagonal steal, of course. It's been the same in many years, and then as you just saw there, so stay home and then run in transition because we want the rest of the team to be running, which means we can be under the rim just like that with Cylde Drexler. And then on offense, if there's someone under the rim, it doesn't matter, just take it up. And I can't believe I've just missed that. I go entire games without missing an entire shot. I go entire games without missing a shot. And we've come down there and we missed the first shot with him. That's ridiculous. Leave shooters open. It really doesn't matter about leaving people open. As long as you've got Cylde Drexler under the rim, that is exactly where you need to be. They should pass it to LeBron. He should take the three. He's going to green it, but it does not matter in the slightest. And now we can have a look on offense. 4 out, 1 in, just to space the floor a little bit. And then you just want to push the face. It really doesn't matter about putting in offensive settings because what we're going to do is we're literally just going to turbo it right around their entire defense and we're going to slam it down on AD. That is how easy pro difficulty is, and the fact you can get all of these scores, all of these stats, and not even have to worry about playing any form of defense means you really can try and rack up as many rebounds as is possible. Is that going to be another one? It's not, sadly. Kyle Kuzma is going to be there. The Lakers really are like hampering it down in the paint. Like, they've got a lot of players down here. It's a lot easier when you come up against a team that are 5-out team because, of course, there's hardly anyone down in the paint. You're going to take that shot with AD, and he's going to make that one. So, of course, you can only get as many rebounds as they do miss shots, but because it is on pro difficulty, they do really start to miss quite a lot of shots as we just come down and make every single shot on the other end. So that is how you manage to get like 100 or so points per game. That's really easy. We're going to get our first steal. There we go. So Clyde Drexler gets his first steal of the game. So yeah, I've got 100 out of the 150 required on the steals. It is the toughest thing to do in the terms of you have to be on a game with a lower difficulty than All-Star, of course. Oh, that should be another one. Yeah, you can't do this on All-Star or Superstar difficulty. It's not going to work. And we're going to get a stop there. We are. Look at that defense from Clyde the Glide. It's a shame because he doesn't actually get the rebound. We don't need blocks with him. But yeah, so rebounds, of course, you can get in Historic Domination. When we're playing that, we just have Clyde Drexler matched up on someone. Wow, I can't believe we missed another shot. We have matched up against someone who can't shoot, so we can just leave them wide open on the perimeter and just be under the rim for rebounds. But in this, yeah, we can really just do whatever we want. We'll go inside there. It doesn't matter about contact. Like, a lot of the times, you're going to be hitting really, really contested shots because, yeah, pro difficulty is an absolute doddle. Sadly, you do sometimes get opponents who will spin away from you like that, and that is what you don't want to do. You do not want to be getting fouls because you do not want to be fouling out. So really, if you're being super disciplined about this, you want to just do that first initial diagonal run onto the opposing player when they are coming across the half court, and if you don't get that, you want to just give it up. You don't want to be pressing square when they're in your half court because chances are you're not going to get the steal. On-ball steals are really, really rare. Bump steals are the only way to go, really, as LeBron comes down and throws it down there. Very nice indeed. This is the last one, but I definitely did say pro, didn't it? A few of the last challenges have been on All-Star, and I've wondered why they've been a little bit tougher. But this is definitely still on pro because that is so easy to score. So let's try and get another steal here. So run diagonally, and he's going to spin away again. God damn it, LeBron. Why are you this good? Sometimes if they spin, wow, Rondo's just greened a 3. Sometimes if they spin, it actually works to your advantage if they do it slow, because you can press square at the right time and you will get a bump steal whilst they are mid-spin. So that's a nice easy way to get it. But other than that, you're just going to have to try the diagonal run. That is where you're going to get a lot of your steals. If they pass it to someone, if they inbound it to someone who has a really low ball control, you can try and just press square on them and you might get it. But chances are you're just going to give away fouls. And of course, you do not want to be fouling out, especially in this game. This is a 5-minute quarter game, which is pretty long. I thought we could have got that one. Yeah, 5-minute quarter game, which is pretty long. Like, they're not usually 5 minutes. There's another board for Clyde Drexler. Again, just anticipating where that rebound was going to go. I knew there was a teammate on the other side of the rim, so if it went there, he was probably going to get it. So I just picked the side that was wide open, and we got another rebound for it. Alright, now we've got a takeover with Clyde. That just takes things to another level with him. You can literally run at anyone and it's going to go in. So, AD there trying to stop off. It's a shame that wasn't an and one. We usually hit quite a few and ones per game. We rarely miss free throws either, so I really am choking it in front of the camera today. That's a little bit embarrassing, not going to lie. But when he gets to takeover, it makes steals even easier as well. So they've got their backup point guard in there. And of course we're going to give away the foul. God damn it. I wasn't sprinting enough. You need to be at full pelt coming directly across the opponent, dragging it up. So there we go. There is exactly what you want to do. And there is a game screwing us big time. And there we go again. That is a game screwing us big time. Jesus Christ. That's two... Well, I was going to say there's 2 steals we could have had. We could have only stolen it once. But that's definitely 1 steal we should have had. They're going to get the shot up. They're not going to get the... Oh, wow. As if that's... It's definitely not his name, but it's how we're going to go with it. As if he's just stolen a rebound. We put him in there because he had like 30 rebounding. And he still goes ahead and steals one from Clyde the Glide. Rebounds, of course, he needs 400. That's why that's going to take so long. The steals aren't too bad, he only needs 150, but 400 rebounds, that's long. Alright, we're going to come to the end of the first quarter here. So Clyde the Glide, of course, got every point in this one. You don't really want to, well, you definitely don't want to score with anybody else. Obviously, he does need assists for his evolution, but I'm just happy to, I'm just happy to get the points out of the way, and then we can just use someone else who needs the points, and we can use Clyde to assist them. Is Boogie going to shoot that? He's thinking about it. He's taken the shot, and it's actually going to go in. We've got 1.8 shoot here. Now, because it is on pro difficulty, you definitely want to be chucking up half-court heaves, because a few of them have gone in for me, so we'll chuck this one up here. It's an alright release, and it nearly goes in, but we've definitely hit a few of them. We've hit a full-court one as well, which is kind of ridiculous, but I'll definitely take it. Pro difficulty is nice and easy. So after the first quarter, we've got 19 points, we've got a couple of steals, and a couple of rebounds as well. So this is a pretty standard game so far. Some games you get really, really lucky, and you come out of the first quarter and you've got like 5 or 6 steals and 5 or 6 rebounds. But a normal game will be 2 or 3 of each, and then that obviously averages out to about 10 of rebounds and steals come the end of the game. See right there, he was going one way, he switched to the other side, so we had to give that one up, which is a little bit annoying. Alright, another shot up. Are we going to get this board? No, we're not. It's gone straight to Mickey Lux. Oh, God, his voice is awful. We give away the steal there. We don't need to give away turnovers. We need to be getting the steals. Clyde, what are you doing? He takes a jump shot, and he makes the jump shot. Now, jump shots are not something I often take with him. I definitely didn't mean to take that one, as we are so close to the steal there, inches away. Yeah, you definitely want to just be driving to the rim every time. It's a much higher success rate than trying to get jump shots to go. I'll take a couple of threes if he's on fire. If he's got his takeover, I will take a couple of threes. But most of the time, I'm just doing this every time down because not only is it basically a guaranteed bucket, but it's a guaranteed bucket within like 4 seconds of the shot clock. So it gives your opponent more, let's go, there we go. It gives your opponent more possessions, which is of course great because it gives us more opportunities to get the steals like we just did there. So let's try and get one on back-to-back possessions. That happens quite often. And, oh, that was so close. I think I pressed square a little bit too early on that one. And somehow we didn't get the steal there. That's kind of ridiculous. He does have, of course, the 89 steal rating. But when you get the Gatorade symbol, those stats do come down. But, of course, we can't really use our timeouts just yet to get his strength up or stamina up. We're going to have to wait until the end of the third quarter, or so midway through the third quarter, to really get his energy right up, so then we can go into the fourth quarter and he's not going to be absolutely shattered. So yeah, that is one thing to note. When you get the Gatorade tin, we'll just know that your stats are taking a bit of a hit, and we're going to get another one. Oh my God, as if this Daniels guy's cheesing it. That's just 2 steals he's stolen from us, ironically. So we'll let Rondo take the 3. Rondo's gone 2 for 2 from the line. That is ridiculous. I'm not sure how he's shooting that well. Last game I was playing against the Celtics. The Celtics? The Celtics. And I was leaving Jaylen Brown open for 3. And he wasn't hitting at as high rate as this bloody Rondo card is. Let's try and get a steal off him. There we go. Cookies from Rondo. Thank you very much. And the green light on the layup. You absolutely love to see it. And that is another takeover for Clyde the Glide already in this. They're now going to inbound to LeBron, who of course has very nice handling. That ball has definitely just gone through my hands there. And he's going to get the lob to JaVale to go. Doesn't matter, like I said, about the score, if they score at all. Because you can just come down every time and just bully your way to the rim. And yeah, you just don't miss. Like I said, I've gone to quite a few games where I haven't missed a single shot. It just so happens that today is a day that I've managed to miss quite a few. Oh, if you get that animation, it sucks. If you get that animation where they just completely lean right over, make the most obvious foul going, that's so annoying because you haven't pressed square since the original attempt at the bump steal like that. But the animation just carries through, and it's definitely a foul every time down, which is really frustrating. So we've got 3 already coming up to the half, so we do need to be a little bit careful. Like I said, the only thing you want to remember is do not foul out. If you foul out, it is so annoying. Foul out in the fourth quarter, like towards the end of it, it's not so bad. But if you foul out anywhere before that, it's an absolute nightmare. And we really can't steal the ball from LeBron, but we've ran down the other end and we've got the rebound. So you really want to be running from end to end. And we're going to come down here and we're going to posterize the king, because that is pro difficulty, and Cylde Drexler with a 97 driving dunk with his takeover. Yeah, that's going to be a poster every single time down. We're going to get a steal here? No, we're not. If they come at that angle where they're sort of straight onto you, it's really hard to get the steal. You really want them coming at an angle where you can go diagonally to them. And if they come straight at you, it's pretty hard to do that. We're going to go right up at... Oh, well, I've missed, but it's worked out for the best because we've got the offensive rebound. So if you miss when you're charging to the rim, it doesn't actually matter too much because chances are you're going to get your own board. That's a steal. It's not as if. All right, we're coming to the end of the first half here. Rondo's just chucked up another three. He's just unconscious from three. This is ridiculous. Let's try and get a bucket right at the end. Oh, God, they're throwing it right over his head. Right, anyway, let's just do a quick half-time little catch-up of what we got with Clyde. So we've got 43 points, which is nice. He's missed 5 shots, which is really disappointing, not going to lie. We've got 3 steals and we've got 4 rebounds. So it's not been the best half. Like, these Lakers are actually pretty hard to steal it from, not going to lie. LeBron is just a god, so stealing from him is pretty tough. And Rondo obviously has pretty high ball control, so it's not easy to get the steals from him either. And because it is 5-minute quarters, because this is a long game, the stamina is playing quite a role. We get the board there, but sadly that's not going to count. Yeah, stamina's definitely playing a role. So we'll get all our timeouts taken, get Clyde quite a bit more stamina, and then he should be good to go in the second half. There we go. Finally, we get another one. We get another bump steal on Rondo, and there is 50 points in this one. So we're up to 5 rebounds. We've got another rebound. LeBron James bricked a 3. But more importantly, we've got the steal there, and that is exactly what we want. Like I said, the steals are the most important thing, as if we've just been duped out of that one. And then the worst thing, we give away a foul that's not even us going for a steal. It's us trying to play defense. And that is why you should never play defense, realistically. So that pretty much is a bit of a waste of a foul. So now we're on 4 fouls. We've got to be a little bit careful. We can still play normally until we get that 5th one. What is happening with these shots? Why are the Lakers suddenly just absolute gods on pro difficulty? Haven't had a single problem up against any other team. Danny Green should be shooting that. He is, and he's going to brick it, and... Mick, whatever your name is, I'm getting rid of you, man. You're getting all my boards. You're stealing them all from Clyde the Glide. He's already got 3. PJ Tucker's only got 1. So coming from the small forward position, he's got 3 rebounds, which is ridiculous. We're going to get another steal there? No, we are not. Pretty close, though, but not quite. So I think we're up to 4 or 5 steals in this one, which isn't too bad. But yeah, steals, you're not going to get them in other game modes in terms of difficulty levels. Rondo, surely you're not going to hit again. There we go. There's another rebound. But rebounds, you are going to be able to get in every game mode. So, Domination, if you're grinding that out, you definitely want to be doing it with Cylde Drexler for the rebounds. And, of course, points and assists are pretty easy regardless of what game mode you're in. So, steals are the one thing I've really tried to get done during these weekly challenges. And I'm really happy with how many we've got so far. So we're definitely going to get him to a diamond in the next couple of days. We do, of course, have that weekly objective, which gives us a bonus 5,000 MT, which doesn't seem like much, but hey, it's a bonus 5k if we can get him done before Friday. So there's a little bit of an incentive there. And I think the thing that is going to take the longest is going to be those rebounds, not going to lie. Hopefully, I don't know, it might be the steals, because after this, we don't have any more rookie or pro games to play. Like, this is it. This is the last weekly challenge. And then we are completely all caught up. Of course, we could do it in Triple Threat offline. I've done a couple of games trying to get steals, and it just doesn't really work. Like, I'm coming away with like 1, maybe 2 steals per game, which is just pretty long. That's an awful shot from Boogie. And there's another rebound for Clyde the Glide. We're up to 7 now in the game. A little bit of change of direction, and you are straight to the rim. It's so easy on the fast break. Like, you really cannot go wrong. And let's try and get another one here off of Rondo. Oh, so close. So close. And then again, so close. My hand was literally on the ball. But they just don't want to give it. That's not going to go. And Clyde is going to get another board. So there we go. We're up to 8 rebounds already. So sometimes you really do go in a little bit of a rut, like we did in the first quarter. But then sometimes you can go in a quarter and get like 5 or 6 rebounds, as we are doing here pretty much. And we're going to get another steal. Dive on that ball. Oh my God, as if. We get the backcourt, but that's not going to count as a steal, which is annoying. So that's 3 steals we could have had. There's 3 bumps we've got that haven't been converted into steals. He's got his takeover now, though, which is super nice. So just blow by after poster after poster. Boogie, I hope you enjoyed that one, buddy. And now the Lakers have got their backup point guards in, or their backup guards in. Don't foul. It's given that animation. That animation is the worst thing in this game. I press square as I'm running towards him, and then it drags you into that stupid long-ass animation. And now we're on 5 fouls. We're going to have to limit that square button, so we're not going to press it again until like midway through the 4th quarter. Because I do not want to foul out. We've got a lot of scoring time here, and I'm not having him foul out. And actually, I'm not going to come off Boogie here. I don't want to give up a foul. I don't want to give up a foul. That's not a foul, honestly, ref. So yeah, we're going to have to give up that for the time being. So it's just going to be points and rebounds we're going to be getting until the 4th quarter comes around. So another rebound for Clyde just for the end of the 3rd quarter. So we're going to take this bucket. And then we are going to have to foul them or just get the ball back because we want to take all of our timeouts before, of course, they are going to reset at the end of the 3rd quarter. So if we can just let them shoot there. Avery Bradley with the 3. If you brick it, that's oh, PJ Tucker. You stole my board. But anyway, we're going to take all our timeouts now. Get Clyde as fresh as we can as we go into that 4th quarter. Alright, so start of the 4th quarter here. As you can see, I've taken all my timeouts. Everyone is nice and fresh. So they shouldn't have any any stats downgraded because they're tired. And sadly, again, we miss out on another rebound. This time it's just bad as Napier who's still in the rebound. So across our entire team, there's about 6 rebounds that we didn't get, but we've got 9 so far with Clyde. So it's actually going pretty well. Oh, I pressed square there. We've got to be careful with that. We can kind of get away with pressing it once every time we go down, but we don't really want to be pressing it more than that. This Lakers team has actually been hitting quite a lot of shots. Most players, or most teams that you come up against in these weekly challenges obviously don't have amethysts, and they definitely don't have 2 amethysts on one squad either. So yeah, that is why this Lakers team are hitting pretty much everything. There we go, we get another steal. Let's get it. Even when we were being super careful, trying not to get fouled out, that's another steal. You absolutely love to see it. We should be finishing this game on like 80, well, no, definitely more than 80, on like 90 points, I want to say. Oh, that definitely should have been another one. Damn, we've been screwed out of that one. Finishing on about 90 points. Hopefully we'll go up to about the 12 rebound mark. Hopefully we can get 1 or 2 more steals to go with it. Right, hands up defense. Do not give away a foul, whatever you do. And let's see if we can get a board off of this. If you see someone backing down to the post, kind of go over to them, and you just want, oh wow, as if Boogie, why would you do this? We did get the board in the end, but again, it doesn't count. Oh, it's another steal. Let's go. That was off of us missing as well. So I was a little bit annoyed pressing square right there on Danny Green. But we managed to get the steal. Obviously, he doesn't have the best ball handling rating in the game. And we get another steal. So there we go. That is 3 steals in such quick succession. That is what can happen. You can go a whole quarter without getting one if you don't get lucky. But then somehow you just manage to get so many in quick succession. So that is really, really nice. That is fantastic. And hopefully we can get a couple more before the end of the game. Hopefully we don't foul out so we can keep getting the points and we can keep getting the boards as well. Alright, so we've got yet another takeover for Clyde. And again, that's so close to being another steal. Inches away from being at the right time at the right place. But sadly we don't get it again. We've gone through LeBron there. And LeBron is just hitting absolutely everything. When you're going against the normal teams in these weekly challenges, the majority of the time they're going to be bricking and they're not going to be scoring more than like 20 to 30 to 40 points per game. One game I held the opponent to like 2 points in an entire quarter, and I wasn't even trying to play defense. I was still doing this, like leaving them wide open, but they just weren't hitting anything, so absolutely trash. Let's go, that's another rebound. There's a double-double, so we've got 80 points and 10 boards so far in this one. We're going to take this one straight up and 100% smothered. Doesn't matter, we got the takeover, we're going downhill. You know how it goes, and we're going to hit the free throw as well. That is fantastic. We've got 2 minutes left in this one, so we're not quite going to hit 100 points, I don't believe. Alex Caruso, can we get the ball off you? We can't. Change the direction exactly the right time. But yeah, this is the way you need to do it, guys. If you're looking to evolve Cylde Drexler, this is the pattern you need to follow. It's much better than Rookie Domination. Get yourself some rewards for playing this game. Don't just follow the crowd that say Rookie Domination is the one. Let's get another and one there. Weekly challenges are way more rewarding. They're quicker games to the start, so you don't get so bored. You get MT for it as well. Like in this challenge right here, we're going to get like 2,000 MT, including the game MT as well. So that's brilliant. And then we get another steal. That's fantastic. And Clyde the Guy's going to finish this one. And then you get 6 tokens at the end of it as well. And you get to evolve your players at the same time. So MT, tokens, evolutions. I don't know what more you can ask for, really. We're going to get another steal there. Pick the ball up, Clyde. Oh, now we're absolutely turning it on in this second half and this 4th quarter. I think that is going to be a triple-double now, including steals. I think we have got over 10. I'm not sure on that. Okay, now we definitely do. Oh my god, this has been ridiculous. This is fantastic. So we were on 101 before this game. We should be on like 112, 113, something like that after this, because we've been absolutely killing it. Can we run into the paint here, try and get this board if they're going to shoot it? They're actually not going to shoot that. That's surprising. Alex Caruso wide open in the corner. didn't want to take a jump shot. And that's the problem with these AIs when they are this low rating. They barely take any jump shots. We're going to jump inside and we're going to give away the foul. There's no chance for a rebound there. Okay, 94 points. We've got 10 boards. And how many steals do we have in this one? We've got 10 steals as well. Let's get it. What a game this has been. Let's try and get another one here. Bear in mind, we are 1 away from fouling out. Oh, come on. That is like the 4th time it's been bumped. And we haven't got the steals. So that is really, really unlucky. So I'm actually pretty happy with how we've managed to get so many. We've been screwed so much as well. And we need 2 more buckets and we're going to hit 100 points here. So I reckon we're going to do it. We might get 100. A 10 and 10 game. That'd be pretty cool. Let's see if we can not get fouled out. It's giving us that animation. If you get that animation, it is a GG. So there we go. We foul out, but it's not too bad. We've only got 50 seconds left in this. So like I said, if you're going to foul out, make sure you do it at the end of the game. But that's going to be it for this game. So we get 96 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 steals. So pretty damn productive. And we'll have a look at his evolution stats after this. Alright, so there we go. Of course, we do get 1,500 for completing that. We get the 6 tokens as well, which isn't too bad, like a little extra bonus and a little incentive for completing all of these. And now we are completely up to date with every challenge released so far. So we've done all the weekly challenges, they are all complete. The moment challenge, of course, there's only been one of them, and we've completed all 3 of the spotlight challenges as well. So now we can completely focus on triple threat offline and on historic domination, which is fantastic. So let's go down here and say, oh, I forgot to put Desmond Mason on the bench. Oh, what an idiot. Oh, okay, so that Desmond Mason going up to Diamond will be in tomorrow's video. But for today, as you can see by Clyde the Glide's stats, that's another 10 steals added, another 10 rebounds, and 96 points. So really, really easy. Like, the steals, not too bad. Like, 15 games, getting 10 steals per game. That's really, really good. The rebounds are definitely the thing that's going to take the longest. In terms of assists, you can kind of get like 25 to 30 assists per game in Domination. So again, that's not going to take too long. And in Domination, we will be able to score a lot of points as well. Probably like 100 points per game in Domination. Because we will use the Nets playbook, that quick run through, or quick through STS. So we'll be using that to get him loads of buckets in that. And then, of course, we will use Terrence Ross as well. Get him evolved as well. So there we go. We have got one more thing to do today. And that is pick another Amethyst player from the token reward board. And today we are going to go ahead and pick up. Should we do Magic Johnson for the culture? Let's do Magic Johnson for the culture. Why not? We've got to get another 8 of these guys anyway, so we're going to be able to get quite a lot of them. So let's add in Magic Johnson, who does come with some Hall of Fame badges, I believe. He might not, don't hold me to it, and I'm correct. There we go. Break Star to Hall of Fame, Flashy Paths to Hall of Fame. It's nice, but realistically, you're never going to run a 6'9" centre or point guard at centre. It's just not going to happen. Even though he does have nice ball handling and of course decent speed for a centre, 6'9", you got absolutely no chance. But anyway, that is it, guys. That is my tactics to get the Cylde Drexler evolved up for rebounds, assists, points, steals, whatever you need. That is the way to do it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video as usual. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.